After getting eliminated from the World Cup by losing to South Africa, the South Korean team and South Korean fans can now go home just in time for the start of MSI 2026, which takes place in Daejeon, South Korea. MSI is considered by many pro fans and analysts as the most important tournament of the year. Now, this might seem as a wild statement for anyone who watches Worlds, and while Worlds is fun and has led to great moments throughout the years, it's not the best indicator of who the best team in the world is. It all comes down to the fact that MSI has a double elimination bracket, which Worlds has never had, and most likely never will. While upsets can happen in a best of 5 single elimination format, with double elimination, usually the best team does come out on top. This year, MSI is a little bit different in the way that the play-ins are being played. And the way the play-ins are set up has led to some controversy about the fairness of the teams that get to go to the main stage and teams that have to fight just to get there. Similar to last year, all the second seeds except for the region that won first stand have to play in a mini play-ins tournament in order to make it to the main stage. The main difference, however, is the fact that only one team qualifies this year, compared to last year 2 teams qualified. Since BLG won first stand, both BLG and TES automatically make it into the main tournament. This leaves us with T1, Team Liquid, Karmine Core, and DCG fighting for the last spot in the main tournament. To get a shot at competing at MSI, if you're Team Liquid, Karmine Core, or DCG, you literally have to beat the world champion and runner-up of MSI last year just to make it into the tournament. Crazy, right? If we compare it to last year LCK had 2 seeds qualify immediately to MSI because Hanwha Life won first stand. So we had BLG and G2 as the 2 qualifying teams for the main tournament. If the tournament was like this year, G2 would have been eliminated before even getting to MSI. If we look at the total number of teams that have qualified for MSI, you can see that the CBLOL number 1 seed Furia and the LCP's number 1 seed Team Secret Whales automatically made it into the tournament. I would go as far as to argue that a team like KC Core, despite ending up in second place in the LEC, deserves a main spot more than the CBLOL representative or the LCP representative. While they are exciting to watch and they have a huge fan base, the CBLOL has never really performed at the international stage. They usually just show up, lose their matches, and then go home early. So seeing them in the main bracket of the tournament, when a team like KC is probably going to get eliminated by T1, it's kind of rough to see. Same with the LCP. The LCP had a big year last year due to the success of CFO Flying Oyster. However, that team disbanded and many of its players left the region, leaving behind a massive hole where they stood, which Team Secret Whales took up. In my opinion, Team Secret Whales has not proven themselves to be up to the same caliber as CFO, so we'll have to see how they perform going into this year's tournament. Going into the playing stage, I think T1 is going to be the clear winners and advance to the main stage. I think they're going to beat Team Liquid pretty handedly, and I think KC will beat DCG. I also think T1 will then beat KC, which will knock KC into the losers bracket, and they'll win the losers bracket and ultimately lose to T1 again. I think it's very safe to say that T1 will win this bracket. If they don't, it will already be a huge upset going into the main stage of MSI. The one match where I'm not really sure of is Team Liquid versus DCG. I think that match could go either way. So maybe we might see Team Liquid going up against KC. But I think KC will beat whoever wins that match pretty handedly and then lose to T1. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this format is fair? Do you think more than one team deserves to make it out of the playing stage and into the main tournament? And what do you think about regions like Brazil and the LCP automatically qualifying? Lastly, who do you think will advance to the main tournament? My bets are on T1. If you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and ring the bell for more notifications when videos come your way. Thank you very much.